Welcome back, my frugal family, for another Dollar Tree haul. So I'm not going to waste any of your time. I'm going to jump right into it because I have some things I need to do, and I'm sure that you guys do as well. So, without further ado, the first thing that I bought, well, actually, just so you know, because I don't want you to be under the wrong impression. I did not buy all of this at one Dollar Tree. I actually went to three Dollar Trees, and I actually went 2 times. Okay, and I did like a tic-tac-toe the same morning so I could see what they had before my options were scarce. Nonetheless, without further ado, I purchased the 1 gallon bottle of bleach. If you're familiar, Dollar Tree often has the half a gallon. They used to carry this gallon a lot, but this is a scarce item these days and in general. So when you see this, to me, you will always want to get the bang for your buck. So this is the one that I purchased, and I purchased about four, 4 or 6 of these. Again, because they go fast and you have to wait a while before you can stock up. So that's that. Then I was pleasantly surprised to see this Spick and Span Everyday Bacterial Cleaner Fresh Scent, and it is 1 pint, 12 fluid ounces. The last time I bought Spick and Span, it actually was a small bottle, like maybe that size compared to this bottle. So I bought about 5 of these because it says it kills bacteria and viruses. And there's talks that there may be or there will be, excuse me, a second wave of the pandemic, and so if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So I bought about 5 of those, and then they had alcohol. Another scarce item these days, and when you do find it, the price has been gouged. And so just know that if they do have alcohol, it is behind the counter, and oftentimes you have to ask if they have it. And sometimes you have to ask more than one person because some people don't like to share and some others don't like to be bothered. So that's that. I bought several of these, again, because I went to three Dollar Trees, and 2 of them I went to twice. So the next thing is, in my last video, I shared with you guys that Dollar Tree actually had disinfectant spray, which linen scents, kills viruses. It says kills 99.9% of germs, similar to Lysol. And so, you can't get your hands on Lysol. And if you do, once again, the price has been gouged. A regular bottle of Lysol, selling $15. I'm not doing that. Not today, tomorrow, even if I was wealthy. I'm wealthy in spirit. Either way, yeah. So they had this one, and then when I went this week, they actually had this one, which is actually country scent. So if you see any of these, you should stock up, because again, they go fast. And just be mindful that they have two. I actually prefer the scents of this one over this one, but this one does not smell bad, but I just prefer this one. And just know, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready again. This is a gem. Then I found some Driven. Is titanium red rain. I'm stumbling all over my words. Driven by Refresh, curve sticks, titanium rain. So this is a brand that's normally in Dollar Tree. It's car air freshener. Is the first time I've seen this, and I also know that Refresh is a decent brand, and if I'm not mistaken, they also sell it in Walmart. So for 4, and the other one I think they come 4, maybe 2. Either way, I bought this, and irony is that I'm currently not driving, but when I do, I'll be ready. This would be my first scent in the vehicle, and it actually has and I didn't notice this until just now. It actually has a smell me here. I really don't smell anything. Let me try it on the other one, because I bought 2 of them. Yeah, I don't smell that scratch me here. That's smell here part. I don't smell it at all. Anyway, so I'm hoping that is good. Then, for the first time in a very long time, I found some 100 watts. Can you see that? Is this the one? Yes, correct. 100-watt light bulbs, and it's 2 in the pack. I purchased one of those just to have. Then they had White Rain Kids 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, tear free. And the smell is called Pure Splash. It's gentle on sensitive skin, dye free, paraben free. I bought this just because it was new in Dollar Tree, and I don't know, I could use it to wash my hands. I could let my daughter play with it and waste it, use it. But either way, they had that, and it actually smells good. It has a very good, it has like a candy, linen, fresh smell. So hopefully the child who you use it on will not try to eat it. But yeah, this smells good. And then I bought some hair dye. They often have this in Dollar Tree, but this color does go fast. It's actually the color, or some of the color, that I currently have in my hair at the moment. So I bought one of those just to have in stock. Actually, I bought 2 of the light bulbs. Yes, 2 of them, the 100-watt. Then they had some magnetic hooks by Jot. So it's 2 in a pack, and they're actually heavy duty, and they're actually the strongest hooks that Dollar Tree carries that's single like this. You know, and it's not, I'm not sure, actually, so they're magnetic. They're not the ones with the stick on the back. So I bought, again, because in my opinion, a lot of things like this that are quality you do not see often, and if you do, they go fast. So I bought about 6 of these for a rainy day when I need them, and I know that I will need them, and should I say I can use them. And so then in one of the Dollar Trees, they had some wood planks, and it's by Crafter's Square, and it's about 6 square planks that's in this package. They also had the square shaped one, and it's 6 of them in here as well. You can see the size or the width of them. And I bought this because I figured, or I thought that maybe I could use them for my window garden in the kitchen, to try to raise it up or grow it up, because I lack space. So I was going to make space by creating like some sort of shelving. So this is why I bought this. But then I found something else, so I gotta figure out another way to use this, and or just exchange it. So I bought those 3, and then I bought a pack of 3 lighters. Again, bang for your buck, because you know they do have some lighters there's only 1 in the pack at Dollar Tree. And then I purchased these measuring cups by Cooking Concepts, measuring cups and spoons. So it was a combination. Again, 2 for spoons and measuring cups. And what's interesting is that all the stores don't have this. They normally have the red one, and I think it's only the measuring cups, and it's about 4 or 5 of them in here. This one is, I think, 10 pieces. 4, 8. This is 8 pieces. So I purchased this to put into my mason jars that I use to hold my herbs and beans and pasta. So then I was delighted to find, anyone that knows me knows that I love some camouflage. So they had these cute composition books, and they actually had different prints, but this is the one that stood out to me. Like I said, I don't buy everything at Dollar Tree, although I do need some supplies to make these videos. But I purchased what I'm attracted to, what I like, what's good for me, as you should do the same. So just know that they have these, and they have also about 6 or 8 different varieties. Not the color. This was the only one that I saw that was in camouflage, but they have like different covers. So then, what else did I buy? Oh, so then they had these, what do they call these? They call these leg wear. Women's leg wear by Essie, and it's non-slip grip, and it's like to put in your shoe, put on your foot when you put on certain shoes and you don't want it to show. So I bought 3 of those. And then they had the same thing, a similar foot liner they call it foot liner, yeah, foot liner, in beige, but this is 3 in a pack, and this one is actually 1, so 3 versus 1. But I did not see this in black. This is the only color I saw this in, and I think they had this one in the beige like this. I don't really remember. So moving along, and I bought 2 of those. Then they had, I've seen this on Dollar Tree's website, they had the wide angle smart lens for your cell phone. I have not tried it to see if it works. Yeah, so they had that. I purchased 1 of those just to experiment. Then they had some Mod Podge and 2 fluid ounces, and I bought that again so when when I'm in my creative space and I decide to try this out, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, but I believe it's something like shellac, and I figured that I could use it, so I purchased that. And then Dollar Tree had, and it's interesting because it's almost like I collect a lot of stuff, and I really need to stop. But I've come to the realization that I'm going to have a confession with you guys, and don't judge me. I am addicted to Dollar Tree. I might be a Dollar Tree whore. I shouldn't call myself a whore, should I? It's not very nice. Yeah, but I'm addicted to Dollar Tree. Yeah, so either way, they had these interesting football-shaped glasses. I bought 2 of those, and I'm not even sure if football season has begun, but either which way, when it does or even if it doesn't, this glass is too cute and is a nice size. You see, that's almost as long as my head. That is great. So I bought 2 of those. And then for those people that do crafts and not engraving, like I forgot what they call it, but anyway, there's some people that decorate your wine bottles or your glasses. This has the surface for you to put your name, a person's name there. If you're having a football party, a bachelor party, this is a great item to have as a part of a souvenir or decoration. So I bought 2 of those, and let's see what else. Oh, so that's really it as far as household and crafts and beauty. So moving into the food part, I saw Martinelli's sparkling white grape, 8.4 fluid ounces. My daughter loves these things, and I purchased it not because of the size, because you actually get more bang for your buck with the regular size bottle, or should I say the standard bottle. I purchased this because of the flavor. This flavor is hard to find in their standard size. So Dollar Tree had that, so I bought about 2 of those for her. Then they had some chocolate chip cookies. I bought this because it didn't really have a lot of the additives in it, and my daughter likes chocolate chip or cookie dough, so I purchased that. They also had the peanut butter as well, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's 6.5 fluid ounces. That's a good purchase, especially when you need a little snack. And then they had you ready for this? Because when I saw this, I was like, ooh. Actually, this is not the actual one, the first one that excited me. But they have this item, this new, can you see the glare on the phone? New Campbell's mushroom cooking soup. And it says 1.5 servings of vegetables per can. So I bought that one. But the one that really got my attention was this one, which is creamy cauliflower. I hope it doesn't taste like watery mashed potatoes, but I figured it was worth a try, and I believe I purchased about 3 or 4 of each can because they had like a couple of cases. And once again, it's a healthy item that was in Dollar Tree, and I believe that it will go fast and won't be there anytime soon, if at all, after that palette. So then they had some salt-free seasoning. I'm not sure if I've seen this before, but once again, it was worth the purchase or the try, and it's 2.5 fluid ounces. And it's also good to know that it does not have all of those toxic ingredients, because that's one of the things that I don't like in Dollar Tree. There's a lot of things in there that you really shouldn't be consuming. It's not healthy for you. So like they had like some Fruit Loops, Icy Pops. They had Vienna sausages. They had Sloppy Joe. They had some small or miniature chocolate chip cookies. A lot of stuff that you know visually you will purchase and want to consume. But me, I always flip the container around and read the ingredients, and then I'm deterred and I'm like, I'm good, not doing it. And so I don't purchase as much as I could. Yeah, health conscious. You have to be health conscious, or you should be health conscious, especially in this day and age. Nonetheless, this particular seasoning, as I said, is salt-free seasoning, and it only has garlic, onion, carrot, black pepper, citric acid, crushed red pepper, parsley, and lemon oil. And technically, with the ingredients that they have, a lot of these ingredients you have in your cabinets, you could just create your own seasoning. But because I haven't seen it in Dollar Tree and it said salt-free, and the ingredients was healthy, instead of me doing the work, I let someone do the work for me. So I purchased it. And I think I got about 2 of those. Then Dollar Tree sells pure cane sugar. So I purchased one of those to have as backup, and it's 2 pounds. And it actually tastes good. Then, this is something I shouldn't have bought, but my daughter likes to make s'mores. And so they had campfire marshmallows, and it is 8 ounces. And they normally don't have this, or at least not in the Dollar Trees by me in the hood. They don't have these. They normally have the insy bincy teeny weeny ones. And the ingredients are not so bad, but the thing that discouraged me from purchasing it, because I must have picked it up like 2 times, was that it has artificial flavor. And most times or not most times, anytime you see food that has artificial flavor, you actually should stay away from it. And it's a lot of food that has artificial flavor, particularly in Dollar Tree. You ain't hear from me because I'm not bashing. I'm just, I'm just sharing the knowledge, because things you should know so you can make better decisions. So I bought that. And then I was surprised, pleasantly surprised. I don't eat this, but with all this going on, I purchased it because I haven't seen it in Dollar Tree before. So they actually had Goya cookies. And yes, I know people are boycotting them, but it was from Dollar Tree. It wasn't from Goya. Do they get a percentage? Do you know? Because I don't know. But anyway, I bought it for the video. I bought it for you guys. We're going to share and eat it together over some tea. Okay? All right. So these are Palmeritas cookies. And I believe like they're butter cookies with some sugar on it. Again, let me come in close for this so you can understand what I'm saying about Dollar Tree. So, do you see... Wait, do you see? It's a lot of glare. Wait. Do you see all those ingredients? Cookies? That's a lot. And I'm almost certain I'm gonna taste one just because I bought it. Taste one, and then probably throw it out or put it outside for someone, one of the homeless people or the people that collect bottles to get. And then, oh. Am I done? I'm done? I spent a lot of money. So where's my product? Because, yeah, I'm a little confused. Unless I unpacked some and left it somewhere else and then came to do a video without all my supplies. Nonetheless, the last thing that I have is Crest White Stain Eraser. I normally don't buy toothpaste with fluoride. But it said stain eraser, and someone I know has some beautiful pearly white teeth, and every time he smiles, it's like the sun is shining, almost like the light ring that people use in their YouTube videos. That's how his smile is. Or maybe it's just him. I don't know, but I believe it's his smile. But if I'm not mistaken, he said he uses this. So I said it's worth a try, because now I've seen that the product actually works, unless he does extra stuff. But I bought that, and I don't know should I share this with you guys, because it's a little personal. I think I bought this just because I normally don't have the 2, or they haven't had it in a while again. I know you're tired of me saying about them not having it in a while. Dish is bad for you, any dish is bad for you. Vinegar and water changes your pH balance. But some people will buy this because it's a twofer. Two of the bottles in here for $1. So let me just share this with you guys. What I used to do is that I used to actually take the bottle, empty the contents, rinse it out, and then fill it with warm water. Warm water helps clean the vaginal canal. However, it can cause cramping and it's not good for everybody. But if you're going to dish, don't use the liquid that's in the bottle. Just use some warm water, and or you could use cold water if you want to get a quick tightness. I wanted to study sex education, but the schools were too far. Anyway, that was the gem. Either way, family, thank you for joining me for another frugal Dollar Tree haul with Frugal Fumi. And as always, stay ready, stay grateful, stay blessed, and stay frugal. Until next time.